Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notification. Follow me on Instagram at LollyForever. Follow me on TikTok at LollyForever1. Follow my dog Instagram, Baby Sammy for life. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A with questions I came up with and also talking about some because the first few relate to it. So here's the thing. I'm making a decision that I think you guys are gonna like. I don't like, hopefully. So, my decision is if the group interactive talent show doesn't happen, because I don't know what's going on with that. He talked about it. Well, he brought the idea up. And then he said he was going to try to make it happen. And then, like, me and him, like, talked about through, like, Instagram DMs. And then it hasn't been brought up since. So it's been a while since it's been brought up. And I don't know if it's going to happen, if it's not going to. I have worked really hard on my performance for it, so my decision is, if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna like film a video and post it on one of my accounts, either my TikTok Lolly Forever one or my Instagram Lolly Forever or my YouTube channel. Minus the song. I might, like, here's the thing. And because of copyright reasons. Because YouTube, you can do a cover of a song on YouTube. I looked into it, I don't understand it. So, yeah. TikTok, I also know you can do a cover of a song on TikTok. Because I see JoJo doing, like, covers of songs all the time on TikTok, like, out of nowhere. And I looked into it and couldn't find anything. So, yeah. And then, yeah, so I might, I'm definitely putting the dance out there, because that, like, I put a lot of time into, like, choreographing, cleaning it up, making sure it looks good, and yeah. But the song is a copyrighted song. It is a squad song. So that part, I don't know. That part. Or if I can figure something out to where some way where either on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram I'm able to figure out how to do a cover of a song and I'm able to, then I will post the video and do the cover and put it together. But I don't know. Also, it's not a guarantee that the Groove Interactive Talent Show isn't gonna happen, so yeah. But, like, it might happen, it may not, I don't know. And that's only if the Groove Interactive Talent Show does not happen. Because there's nothing saying that it's not gonna happen, but there's nothing, it's been a while since he said anything about it happening. It hasn't really been brought up. So, yeah. And, like, it's one of those where I don't want to just straight up, like, ask him sort of thing. So, the very first question that I am doing is, what is my least favorite part about, like, the Groove Interactive Talent Show? And then what is my favorite part? And what is one part that I'm, like, not really scared of, but, like, one part that I'm, like, iffy on. Like, it's not, like, it could go either way. Like, it could go really, really good, or it can go not so good. Now, this is kind of hard, because of the fact that I don't want to really give anything away. But if I had to pick a least favorite part, it would probably be figuring out the outfit, because the fact that the outfit's very important. It's part of what brings the look to life, and it's part of, like, it has to show my personality. And that is something. And that's something hard to match, because as much as I do have a ton of, like, clothes and stuff that are, like, my personality, like Squad and Zero, like, related clothes, and that's great. But also, like, to really get it, like, fully my personality, like, that's kind of hard. Because I feel like I definitely don't like to wear things that usually fit in. Like, I have, like, a really Pacific personality that's really, like, rainbowy and over the top. And it's really cool. It's really, really cool. So when I was picking out the look, I wanted there to be a big wow part. Like, I wanted something in the outfit to, like, really be noticeable. And I feel like the whole outfit is noticeable, but there's one thing in particular that I'm like, yes, that's just the thing that brings it over the top. So yeah, just because that took a while to figure that out, that's why I would say it's my least favorite part, even though it was still fun. And then, yeah, and the look is very, like, it's a wow factor. And, yeah. And don't worry, I will wear the outfit, and if I do end up just, like, doing something for social media, using it, like, a video or something. And actually, if I do it on TikTok, then I won't be able to sing. I haven't figured it out, but the song that I am doing is on TikTok, so it won't be me singing it probably, but I don't know. I'm not even gonna focus on that until I get more of an answer. But yeah, I will definitely be doing the look. The look, for sure. Then the next question, okay, then we got, like, my favorite part, like, that one's a hard one. I feel like choreography, maybe, like, I feel like it's the choreography that's my favorite part about it, because the choreography is really important, and I never really choreographed anything more than 16 counts, and I struggle with choreographing 16 counts as it is, and the reason is because I have, like, go-to moves, and what that means is there's moves that I really like doing that are really fun, like, they're, like, really fun, and I like doing them, but they're also moves that I'm really good at, like, I'm really good at them, they're fun, and I like doing them, and so I have a tendency to kind of just use the same moves, just slightly mixed up in a different order whenever I'm choreographing, and so I really try, now more than ever, I try not to use just those moves. Like, occasionally I'll throw one or two of them in because I like doing it and it's cool and it's something that I know how to do really easily. And, like, I would say my go-to moves are probably, everyone knows, or a lot of people know one, which is the splits. It's on the right side. Another one that people probably know is a heel stretch into a side tilt. I do that one a lot, on both sides. Although I'm trying to force myself to do it more on my good balance side, because I noticed that I kind of was working so hard on doing it on my bad balance side. I'm balancing on my left side because it's harder and it's cooler. Well, it's not cooler, but it's harder to do. And to say that my bad balance side is like really cool, but in the process of that, my side that is my better balance side, the flexibility just kind of, it's not where it was. It kind of went backwards. So I'm working on that. Also, there's like, I forget what the jump is called, but there's a ballet jump that I love to do because it got me spotlighted with Abby on Zoom one time because which was a big deal because ballet, there's a right and there's a wrong. There's no in between. And if it's not done right, it looks like a hot mess. That's how ballet is. There's no in between. There's no adjusting it and like taking one thing and doing it one way to make this turn out better. It's like there's a right and there's a wrong in ballet. Versus I feel like other styles of dance, you can sometimes kind of adjust it a little bit by like, maybe like when you're doing something, you can maybe put it at an angle or just to kind of hide something. Like, what I mean by that is like, if you're doing like, I'm trying to think of something that, we're gonna say a sweep through arabesque as when, or no, we're gonna say we're just doing an arabesque. We're stepping on one foot and doing an arabesque. And for an example, there's just certain, like for an example, okay, I'm just gonna explain it the best way I can. Is that you can do in other styles of dance, you can angle things a certain way or like kind of switch things a little bit to hide a mistake. So like if you're not good at something, you can almost angle it to where people don't see it. And so in ballet, there's a right and there's a wrong. That's how ballet is. And because ballet is all about technique and Abby loves technique. Sorry, I thought I had felt something in my jacket, but then, oh wait, that's what it was. Sorry, I felt something in my jacket, wasn't sure what it was, and then I realized it was a piece of thread. Don't know how it got in there. But anyways, like, ballet is all about technique, and Abby loves technique, and technique is important, and ballet's the foundation of all dance. So, when Abby spotlighted me to do a ballet jump like that was a big deal. That was a big deal for me, and yeah, and I did it spotlighted a couple of times, and that was really cool. And now that, like, ballet jump is one of my go-to moves, because I also, might I add, I just learned that jump. Like, when I got spotlighted, I learned it not even 2 minutes before I got spotlighted. And I did it a couple of times before I got spotlighted, but then Abby saw me do it really well, and she spotlighted me and had me show the whole class. And that was a big deal. Big deal and stuff. But yeah, anyways, like, I have a tendency to have go-to moves like that, then, an oversplit. There's the one jump, I don't know what it's called, but I like it because it's just like a nice jump, and it's like really cool, and okay, I went to show you, but then I decided not to. But it's where I jump up, and my arms kind of just come back, and my knees bend with my feet pointed, and it, like, that's one of those things that looks cool. and it looks cool in so many ways. It's like a really cool jump, and it's just really simple. But I really tried to not use my go-to moves. Yes, I will say that that there are a couple in the routine, but it definitely there's stuff that I don't always do. And it was really cool to choreograph more than 16 counts and make it turn out how it is and stuff. Yeah. But overall, I love the routine so much. And the thing that I love about it the most, and I will say this, is that I started choreographing. And I pretty much instantly, and I started putting this all together, this whole performance thing. And it was really cool. And then before I was done choreographing, I had a tiny bit choreographed. The beginning, the very, very beginning choreographed or something. And I literally had a dream about it. And that's let me explain what happened in the dream. Because I did have a dream about it. And I literally had a dream that I was in my room choreographing the routine. But I wasn't alone, don't worry. My crush was there, and it was I had this whole dream where I was just in my room rehearsing it, and it was I'd done all the way. The outfit was I was wearing the outfit, I was wearing the makeup, I had my hair done, my hair and my makeup was done, I was wearing the outfit, I was doing the dance, I was using the prop. There is a prop in the dance. And it was something that I have in my room. And I was just doing it full out run through. With the song, singing the song, doing the dance, all of it. And I had dreamed that I was doing it all full out in my room, and my crush was sitting on the couch watching and just saying how amazing it was and how it's really cool and how much he actually loves it and that he loved all the detail put together and how it turned out really cool. Well, and after that dream, I'm well, now I have to. I literally finished choreographing it, and then literally that's how it's gonna look. Minus my crush. He will not be there. Because it was a dream. But yeah, that kind of happened. And stuff, but it was for one moment maybe that was just something into where it was a dream. I realized it was a dream, but also at the same time, I'm just gonna assume that that's what his actual thoughts and opinions would be on it if he actually saw it. And yeah. So that's just kind of how it is. And I absolutely loved it. And now it's after that, I'm yes, I love this. And that's how it's gonna turn out. The look is gonna look like that. The hair, the makeup, all of it's gonna kind of look like that. And yeah, right now I'm at the point of just fixing some small here and there things. The final corrections. Because I watched the video that I sent to Guy Grove, it looked good, and it showcases what the routine is, but there are some stuff that I'm some finishing final corrections that I'm gonna fix. And then to answer the question on what if one part that I'm may not turn out correctly is, I'm very iffy with the prop, and overall, I'm iffy how it's gonna turn out altogether, because even though I've been rehearsing it, even though I know it, and it's really cool, there's so many specific things, and it kind of is timing. So it's there's specific things that I have to remember and specific things that have to go a certain way. But also, it's a lot about timing, because, especially with the prop, because the prop isn't used at the beginning of the dance. But it does get used in the dance. And so it's like, if I don't really hit like certain moves that lead to like getting the prop, and if I forget to do one thing with the prop before, or it's gonna not turn out correctly. So like that is iffy, but I overall feel like if I nail it the way that I dreamed of it and the way that I want to, it will turn out amazing. And absolutely amazing. And then the next question, when am I coming out with new music? The answer to that is, I really want to come out with new music. I generally do. I just haven't figured out concepts or song lyrics. And yeah, and I want my next song to be really good, and I feel like I just haven't figured out what I want it to be about. But my goal is to try to get at least 2 songs out by the end of the year. So like before next year. Will that happen? I don't know. I'm going to try to make it happen. We'll see. But yeah. And overall, that's really good. But overall, like, I'm doing really good today. And I'm very excited over my package because it's been shipped. So that's exciting. And yeah, that's really exciting for me. There's an airplane, but anyways. That's exciting because I ordered a package, it's been shipped, and that's really cool and really exciting for me. But right now, I'm just I'm really focusing on this routine because it's gonna come out somewhere. Either it's gonna be for the group interactive talent show, or I'm gonna figure something out, because I really want to, and I really want to like figure it out. And yeah, so that's just kind of how it is. That's just kind of how it is, how it's going to be, and yeah. So it's like a really cool routine, and to like put it all together, like I never put all the elements together, and and it's really cool. Also, I have a voice lesson today, and here's the thing, I don't know if I'm going to do a song for the performance or not, because I did do it last week, and also I kind of feel like, I feel like it's a good song, I love it. I did it last week, I might want to do a different song also. I did really well with it last week. But I might, because being able to work with Allison Porter on this is absolutely incredible and mind-blowing. And it's like really cool because Allison Porter is like the best of the best, and I get to literally put together a performance, and then I get to work on the song with her, well, part of the song. And it's all really cool, and the elements are coming together really well. So I'm going to say peace out. Bye.